You know, when we were first trying to rebrand and we were trying to find a brand that worked, that really represented resilience, you know, and hope, and what we see in kids that we serve is their strength. And we found a quote by an Indigenous activist, and the quote was something to the effect of, "Cows run away from a storm and bison charge right through it and get through it quicker." And she said when she faces adversity, she becomes the bison.
I thought of this idea through the night many months ago that I wanted to do something with bison as our symbol for the Toba Center. And I said to Chrissy, I have this idea. Can I meet with you? I want to do this idea. And basically from that very first meeting, magic happened.
John Boxtel, Lorraine Macabora, Ken Talbot, they said we want to do a Bison on the Boulevard project. We want to create bison statues and create a symbol of hope for kids going down the boulevard, and we want to get people to donate money to support the campaign. And so with their energy, it's hard to say no.
When I first heard about the concept, I was like, really? This sounds like a pretty big job. But we broke it down. The Toba Bison project involves 26 new bison sculptures. They're all cast out of concrete. They weigh in the neighborhood of 9,000 pounds. We got a lot of support. Amrise came to the table as a solution provider.
It started off as a project, but now it truly is more of a vision and a cause. And we're just absolutely thrilled to be part of it. You know, we build buildings, we build bridges, we have all these structural components. This is now mimicking a living item. It was not outside of our realm, but we definitely needed the input of an artist.
So I had a meeting with Paul Champagne, the first one at the Toba Center, and they asked me if I was interested in doing a buffalo for them. They described that they want a canvas. So the artists, they can paint and very nice their ornaments or their motifs and make it a piece of art.
We have a manufacturing side, there's an artistic side from the sculpture, but then the painting of the bisons too. It's an amazing project.
One of the things that really appealed to me initially was that this was going to be a public art project. We helped to set up a selection process. We helped to set up a call to artists. And we helped to send that call out as far and wide as we could within the province. When they see that they can help the issue and the cause through their skill and talent as an artist, well, then that's magical.
What am I painting? Great question.
Today I'm painting a bison for Bisons on the Boulevard. It's an enormous concrete bison, and I'm in a warehouse full of other enormous concrete bison. Well, I wanted to be a part of this because I love community painting projects, and I think art makes everything better. The Toba Center is a really important organization, and when we can celebrate our community and the organizations in our community that make a difference with art, everything gets better.
It's amazing being able to work with a bunch of people that are working towards the same kind of goals for the same reasons, and being able to work with our own youth on this project has been amazing as well. It's really cool being able to introduce them into this kind of atmosphere and bring them onto a project that's going to be in the city that they can look to and be, oh, I worked on that. That was my idea.
It's kind of like a resurgence of the bison on the prairies that we've been missing for so long, you know, because they were taken away from us. It's great to see them in numbers again, even though they're concrete. Every single one is different. Everyone showcases their individuality, their uniqueness, their different talents, their color schemes, their ideas. It's just an honor and a special meaning for us.
It's been like a very cathartic experience for me. I think this is the best way to release a lot of the things that I've gone through. It's given me these waves of emotion as I'm creating it and releasing so many things.
The artists are so gifted in seeing this as a palette to create some very important images. It's so beautiful because they all tell a story, and they tell a story of resilience, They tell the story of survival. They tell the story of community.
My involvement has been partly in sales, partly in logistics and getting these placed. Yeah, I kind of look at myself as standing on a street corner. Hey, anybody want to buy a Bison? For people to buy into the Toba Center cause, to me, says that they want to make our community a better place.
This project will start at the beginning of Shaftesbury Boulevard, the start of Assiniboia Park, and all the bison will run towards where the Toba Center entrance is, where it says, "Welcome to Charleswood."
We're going to be working with a local crane company, Able Crane, and they're going to come in here with their trucks. I'm going to load them onto the trucks with the forklift, and then they're going to take them onto Roblin, and we're going to put them in place. I think it's going to be an incredible transformation, and the city of Winnipeg is just going to be shocked and blown away at how this is going to look. And 260,000 pounds of bison, I think they're going to see it, and I think a lot of people are going to really recognize that the Toba Center, we're here, we're staying, and we mean business, and we're going to do everything we can to make sure we help kids and families have the best life possible.
We're so excited to have you all here today in the beautiful Assiniboine Park. I see Archie and Ray over there. Thank you. Your team's amazing. They even fed the bison here to try to coax them forward to be a beautiful backdrop, and they've just been brilliant partners throughout and very excited about this. And most importantly, to our team back at Toba Center, the Toba staff, and our partners in policing, child protection, and medical professionals. All of this is to support the work you do every day to lift families up in their time of need, to seek justice when our children are violated, and to ensure that children and families have a path forward. When I saw the bison being placed, I just felt so proud. You know, I feel so proud of everybody. I feel so proud of the kids and the families and the strength that they show us every day. But I feel really proud of Manitoba for how they've embraced an issue that so many people don't want to talk about. And that's part of the solution. And so having artists embrace it, having sponsors embrace it, and having the community at large really take it in and say this is special, it makes Manitoba special. And that's something that I've learned over the last few years, that we have a very special province and a very special population.
I think art's like a beacon for messages. I think that's the tool that art is. I want the project's lasting impact to be really focused on the youth. That's what I hope, is that they feel seen, valued, supported, and that it's just the beginning of their journey. Hopefully this will bring awareness as a herd, all together, so that the children are heard.
There's a whole caring community that is doing this work, and it's not easy work.
We're hoping that people will want photo ops and enjoy. It'll cheer them up, but they'll also think about what the message is from the Toba Center.
I hope they don't phone me and don't like it. I hope everybody likes it, yeah.
We want to make sure we give these kids every opportunity possible to be amazing, and that's what we're doing.
I just want to say I'm just so privileged to be a part of this whole project, because working with these people just says that we're doing good.
The buffalo, the bison, when they are in a mode of protection for their young, they bring the young into the center, and then they all face outwards in that circle to protect. And it shows that the community of bison know and understand the sacredness of that young one.